There we see confirmation of the nations: Spain, Ireland, Czechia, Belgium, Great Britain, Northern Ireland, and on the outside, the Netherlands. So it's man, woman. That is now the official order. It's written in stone in the rule book. Can't change it. The start of the mixed relay, when it came onto the championship program a few years ago, you could sort of opt whichever way you wanted to do it, but not now. There we go. There's Femke Bol. This may well be her only outing of the championship. She's been fairly conservative in her choices. There's Alistair Chalmers, Joshua Folt, Emily Newnham and Lena Nielsen. Nielsen setting a British 300-metre indoor record recently. And the British, of course, great tradition in relays, as are the Belgians. Julian Wateren, well, the Belgian 400 metres record holder. There's the Czech quartet: Dasinski, Perkova, Salvini and Perkalova. Well, the Irish, of course, the reigning European champions outdoors. Charlene Maudsley, what a great last leg she ran in Rome last summer. So it's Guijaro, Fra, Urta and Avilés.
And Phil, this is history being made. The first ever major international championship mixed 4x400 meters relay indoors.
Absolutely. I don't think it's on the schedule for Nanjing. I know you're going off to Nanjing, aren't you? No, but it is coming up to the world schedule in 2026.
But yes, this is the only indoor championship mixed 4x4 for the season.
So from the inside, Spain with Guerrero leading off. Ireland, Kelly, Czechia, Dasinski, Belgium with Julian Wateren. They're putting their strongest runner arguably on the first leg. Alistair Chalmers, another hurdler, on leg 1 for Great Britain, Northern Ireland. Schmidt of the Netherlands in lane 6.
Set.
Well, each leg 2 laps of this Omnisport Apeldoorn arena. At the moment, well, Kelly of Ireland running very well at this stage. He's up on the shoulder of his Czech rival. Also running well, Wateren as well, coming around the second bend on this first lap. Wateren now as they break for the inside. It's Wateren, the very fast 48-second 400-metre hurdler. But on his shoulder, Schmidt of the Netherlands, and Schmidt is getting roared around this track as they come up with 50 metres to go. Schmidt's dodged around Wateren, and it's going to be the Dutch that hand over. So Schmidt's going to hand over to Emma Salberg.
And Phil, that was fabulous finishing from Schmidt there. You know, he stayed strong, and he and the Belgian squad got 2 or 3 metres on the pack.
Emily Newnham now running extremely well in third place for Britain. She's made up a lot of ground on the 2 women in front of her. This is going to be extremely competitive for the medals. Also bringing Spain up into contention, Carmen Avilés as well. It's neck and neck though between the Netherlands and Belgium. Now Salberg, she's just edged out. She sort of blocks the way forward for Bavette. And it's going to be Salberg in front, coming around once again. Tony van Diepen waiting for Salberg to hand over the baton, but she's starting to tire. And it's the Belgian Bavette and also Emily Newnham. Frankly, that was a great leg from Newnham as she hands over. It's 3 abreast.
Phil, Salberg there was holding the rest of them at bay, and it slowed and enabled the teams in 3, 4 and 5 to close up. And that means it's tighter now, halfway around this third leg, than it would otherwise have been. Belgium leading then from Great Britain, and the Netherlands in third. Femke Bol, their secret weapon on the final leg for the Netherlands. If they can just stay within 3 or 4 metres of the front end, Bol will have a fabulous chance of getting that gold that is so desperately wanted at the end of this first evening session here.
So it's Belgium in front at the moment, having a great run. Just behind him in second place, it's Joshua Folds, but it's Belgium who's going to hand over in front to Ponnet. But look at what's happening. Femke Bol having to work her way out to the inside. She's being blocked by Ponnet. She's just drifting back at the moment. But Femke Bol, sub 50-second runner indoors, let alone outdoors, is just biding her time. She's just looking so relaxed. Ponnet having to work very hard, and just behind her we've got the Finnish runners from Great Britain and Northern Ireland and Spain. So it's a four-way battle for the 3 medals at the moment, but it's Belgium leading the Netherlands. Now Femke Bol just looking so comfortable, so relaxed. She's up on the shoulder, 100 metres to go, and she just glides past her Belgian rival. Bol is heading for home, and it's looking as though she's heading into the record books as well, and by some margin, 2 or 3 seconds inside the championship record. Oh, and as I say that, she just missed it. I think Bol just eased up a little bit over the final 50 metres, and it just means that there's not going to be a championship record ratified, but nevertheless, gold, the very first gold of these championships, goes to the host nation, the Netherlands.
Well, surprise, surprise. I think Femke Bol could have taken over 10 metres down and probably won that, but she was in touch. Her 3 teammates did a fantastic job. Schmidt, Salberg and Van Diepen to keep them right in there, the interest right up there, and then she was able to do that one, frankly, on 3 motors out of 4. It was very comfortable indeed. Brilliant running by the Belgian last leg runner, Ponnet. I thought she might be caught by Lavia Nielsen, but she was given a lot to do with a poor last changeover for Great Britain there between legs 3 and 4. But Nielsen did a great job to hold on and come through for that bronze medal. So brilliant bronze for Britain. Fabulous silver for the Belgians. And the Dutch, what a way to wrap up our first day.
Oh, indeed. And as you say, Femke Bol, what a terrific run from her. Solberg there, as we look back to the second leg, just tripping up over the heels of the 8. But I think a lot of credit also, and I'm sure they're generous enough, goes to Tony Van Diepen. He's been drafted in at the last minute, better known as an 800-metre runner. He's a 1:44 800-metre runner. He's going to be quick over 400, but thrown in at this level is a bit different.
Just watching that British changeover, the baton was missed there between Folds and Nielsen. Chalmers and Newnham and Folds all ran up brilliant legs. Lavia Nielsen couldn't get that baton in her hand. It cost Britain a couple of metres there probably. That's why they took over in 4th place, but Lavia Nielsen, fabulous on that final leg stay ahead of the Spanish last leg runner, Fra, to take the bronze. Who wants to be 4th?
Well, it doesn't happen to the woman who's just gone across the line there in your picture, Femke Bol. She's been first so often, and especially as the anchor leg runner for Dutch relays, whether it's women's 4x4 or mixed gender relays, she's usually bringing the Dutch home in front. And I don't think Femke Bol really hit top gear there. Well, she looked so comfortable, didn't she?
Super comfortable. I was watching her on the first leg, on the first lap of her 2, down the back straight, and she glides. She hardly uses her arms, and the athletes around her are really working hard, mechanically getting it right. Beautiful movers, but they're working hard. She looks like she's moving at about 70% effort.
There was a moment for me, and Bol really fought for that second position at the handover. I think there was a bit of a fight there. Just make sure I get myself in second position. I don't want to be where Nielsen was in 4th. I don't want to be with Fra. She had to give way to Ponnet for the lead for the Belgians. But you're right, Tim. I think once Bol had that second position, she then just relaxed and she moved herself up ever so gradually. I felt like maybe she even held Nielsen back a bit. I think if Nielsen was going to get the Brits back past the Belgium, she needed to have been on the shoulder of Ponnet with 100 metres to go, and she couldn't because Bol was in between, sort of controlling her pace and kind of controlling the race. But yeah, it was masterful from Bol, and I would love to see her in the women's 4x4 on Sunday night, and I'd love to see the split from today, because she's clearly wintering fine, but there'll be a reason why she wants to just keep the competition really light this indoor season.
But there's confirmation of the results. What you saw with your very own eyes, Netherlands 3:15.63. It is a championship record, but it's not going to get ratified as the inaugural European record. Belgium and Great Britain, Northern Ireland taking silver and bronze after that thrilling finale to day 1 here in the Omnisport Apeldoorn Arena.